see a similar thing in the new generation of players? Do you know if who's gonna fill those 4 spots? Is there any players that come to your mind? The part of the new generation that can take that?
Start showing now.
Yeah,
I think I think the same top players will be in that rotation for the next.
So talk to me about Buddha.
So Buddha, the first annual tournament, I played with little Eddie, West Wolf.
Yeah, first Buddha ever. Okay.
Eddie was a little hurt. He had something like sciatica bothering, which is like a nerve problem. He told me to pick a different partner because he knows I would win. I told him I don't care if you hurt. I already promised you that I was going to play with you in it. We played it. We made it to the finals. We played against Justin and Silver Surfer and Lefty Paulie. They beat us bad, you know. It was rough. It was a hard loss.
It was hard? Like why? It was like
Well, I take my losses hard, and at that time, this is a point you gotta understand. I'm winning every tournament, so I took that loss hard because they blew us out. We didn't get momentum. We were Eddie's a little hurt. Couldn't help me the way I expected it to, but.
Was the first Buddha, was it like a really big tournament at that time? Like 100+ entries, like stuff like that?
Yeah, they always had about 100 entries almost every year.
Wow. And I know you came to the finals the second year as well.
Second year, I was training hard. That's when me and Taiwan started teaming up.
Yeah, Tigris!
We started teaming up and we gave it a shot, and we made it to the finals. I didn't hydrate properly, and we end up losing again for the second year to Justin and Paulie. We fought hard, even though I didn't have movements. I was cracking my whole body, but they did what they were supposed to do. They played good.
Okay, but in the semis, you had the famous game in the semis against Allan and Gio.
Yeah, we had a very hard bracket.
That's one of, as a handball fan, one of the greatest handball games that ever happened.
That's one of my favorite games that I've ever played.
The way you went off in that game was honestly mind-boggling. Like,
yeah,
you were hitting that ball so hard you can hear it through the video. Come on! It was crazy.
You know, these guys, they want to win just as bad as I want, you know?
So did you team up with Taiwan at that time to, like, try to take out Justin and Paulie, or like the top?
No. I didn't team up with him for that specifically. We decided we're gonna start, giving it a try and being a team because we had chemistry. We would play a lot of, money games together. We would travel and play against each other in the parks, and we developed a friendship, and we like, fuck it, let's just team up and give it a try. We entered it. We went to the finals. We lost like 21-15. The Taiwan played amazing. And then after that, I just made a vow to myself that I'm not losing it. Me and Ty won every tournament after that, though. We didn't lose it.
Did you get to get back against Justin and Paulie in other tournaments?
I didn't get to because they ended up losing in Taiwan at that win. And at that time, me and Taiwan won everything, and then Taiwan started playing with Allan. I started playing with Allan. So they lost in the semis to Taiwan and Allan to make it to the finals against me. Me and Allan was there. So I never got to get back, but I under-10 them with Tall Justin.
Nice.
In breast cancer in this tournament, St. John's that they held, which I believe was Carlos that held that tournament. So I got my get back in that tournament.
Just out of curiosity, was there something about Justin or something about Paulie that capitalizing on you at that time?
No. They were a great team. They had chemistry. It's all like, preparation before the tournament. Because playing all those park games, getting to the finals, I wasn't taking care of myself today. So I've beat them a lot of times, before the tournament. They just decide, you got to be on your game. If you're not on your game, they're going to take advantage and get the best of you. So that's just how it goes. And Justin was an outstanding player. I'll take nothing away from him. But his record against me in doubles and singles was never good. I always had the upper edge on him. Paulie is another tremendous experienced player. He's a righty-lefty combination.
Yeah.
It's just, you got to be on your game. If you're not on your game, they're going to find a way to just beat you. So after that, I won 3 years in a row. They won 2 years in a row. I won the next 3 years.
With Ali. Okay. How did that team up ever happen? Because me as a newer guy, I never knew who Allan was until you and Allan started teaming up. And I'm like, yo, who's Allan? And you guys started winning everything. Like, how did that happen?
So as I was a B player, me and Allan used to play a lot of money games as a team. And we would always beat people like like the games was not even close. So at one point, a lot of people didn't want to play us. I just got my A card. We were playing guns, take over that first court, and we were playing $50 money games. And a lot of people didn't want to play us unless we spot them points. So we spot them points, and we still beating them by a lot.
So you guys were teaming up when you were as a B player,
Yeah.
and he was the A player.
Yeah, we already had it. Yeah, Allan was an A player.
Oh, okay.
So we already developed that chemistry, like playing so much money games together. We're like, yo, let's just team up and we give it a try. And once we did that, we was already comfortable with each other. All we had to do was just do the same thing in the tournament. And it just naturally, it just clicked. Like, you know, he's a smart, weak side player, very experienced. Allan was winning tournaments before me because he had a and you know, he wanted to win. We was on the same page. We want to win. We have the experience on the court. We had the skill, and we just put it all together, and it ended up working out for us.
So how many Buddha finals have you made so far?
I made 5 in a row.
Okay.
I lost 2 in the first 2. I lost in finals. The next 3 I won with Allan. So that's 5
in a row.
Then I lost 1. I was injured. I was in the hospital. I wasn't supposed to play, and I still played there with Allan. You know, he played with me even though I was here. I just came out the hospital. I wasn't supposed to play.
That was the 6-1?
We ended up, yeah, that was the 6-1. I ended up taking 3rd. We lost to James and Sam Clutch in the semis.
Okay.
It was my fault. I wasn't physically ready. You know, I didn't have that aggression. I played They beat us, they ended up winning the tournament. And then I made it to the finals with Pito and this one today. So 8 finals and 5 wins.
Buddha only like what, 10 Buddhas, 11 Buddhas?
Broke the record 5 times.
That's not a bad record. 8 finals and 5 wins. I'm more than 50%. So that's a
You got the 4-time King of the Court, a 3-time Ballers champion, a 1-time citywide champion.
Listen, yo, we know the Timbo show. We know the Timbo show.
Won the first place, have a 3-peat in national singles titles. Yo, I'm on point, bro.
Let me ask you something about how do you go about picking partners?
I seek them out. I watch, you know, we always go train in the parks. We all meet up, we train, play against each other. And whoever I see that's, you know, willing to win and want to listen to, you know, some input I could give them to better their game. And I see them playing hard and they playing well. And they going to give me a shot because, you know, I'm not like before, obviously, you know, but I still got the experience and the court IQ, so, you know, it helps me a lot. So whoever gives me a shot and I feel like they're playing good, I know I always got a chance to help them, you know, win a tournament. So lately it goes based off that. Whoever I see that's willing to win and, you know, they want to win and they willing to give me a chance to be their partner.
And that's why you play with Kadeem, because the last couple of tournaments you guys paired up together, not completely didn't go you guys' way, but you still played in the Buddha with him.
Yeah, so
because you know he wants to win and stuff like that.
Kadeem is a natural born, you know, talent player. He wants to win. He got that hunger. So, you know, when he teams up with me, he knows I got the experience. I could hold him down on the weak side and he's comfortable with me, you know, taking control of the game, talking to him, keeping him focused on, you know, the objective, which is winning and getting out of each round, making it to the finals, and, you know, completing out that goal of winning the tournament. So, Kadeem, you know, he's a listener. I gave him some input of what he has to implement in his game to give us the best shot of winning, and he listened, he brought it to the table, and it ended up winning. I was sending him videos of what I need him to do, showing him some highlight clips. Yo, I need you to do this. This is going to put us at good position of winning. And he, you know, he wants to win back. He's willing to listen and put it in the game, and it worked out.
What do you think was the main key difference between the other tournaments to this?
He was more in shape. He paced himself. He played a lot better on defense, which is what we needed. That's the only thing we were slacking. Whenever we play games, we were slacking on defense, letting teams build up too much momentum and get confidence. The more points a team make, they're going to get confidence. So I told Kadeem we got to limit them from scoring more than 3 or 4 points every time they get up to serve, and that keeps us right there in the game. Because when we get up, all we got to score is 3 or 4 points, and we're right back in it. We have to keep them from scoring as much points as possible. That way, you know, it don't give them a confidence boost, and we could just shift that momentum our way. And from there, you know, the game is in our hands.
Which is interesting because Nas and Julio, the first half of the game, they were on fire.
Yeah.
And they had the lead at like 13-10 as well or something like that. And I could see it, like you and Kadeem are trying to make it click in that moment. and Kadeem hit a nice shot to the corner, took it off the air, that went in the middle, jumped in it, killed the ball. You guys started taking momentum, and which was really interesting to watch because from my eyes, I'm like, oh my God, it's slowly going downhill for you guys. But that finally clicked, and you guys took the lead, and you guys kept the lead, and you guys finally won the tournament.
Yeah, so the thing is with them, I told Kadeem, this is going to be our hardest game. This is the finals. They're going to go all out. You know, they both young, very athletic. They get everything. So we gotta really put that pressure and just fight, and keep the game close. Because the minute you give the momentum, it's going to be hard. Bro. Nas plays a weak side solid. You know, he keeps the ball in front of him. Both hands with power.
It was really tough. He was battling and he was winning majority of the battles.
Yeah, he won the majority of the battles, but I just had to, you know.
Timbo, who's the best person you like playing against on the weak side? Exactly.
I just gotta, whether he wins the battle or not, I just gotta keep my presence here. You know, he's gonna win the majority of the battle. I just gotta, you know, keep being there and not give up confidence. You know, just show that I'm still trying hard to win the battle. But Julio's another great player. He's a fucking killer. Got a great offensive game off the wall, shoot. But I told Kadeem we gotta keep it to his shoulder. You keep it to his shoulder, it's gonna be hard for him to flatten that ball. Yeah. So you're gonna give us a better chance of getting in the volley. He might force things because once he's feeling himself, he's gonna try to force killers every time. If he's not making them, we good. We in good position. Yeah, we got.
Which was interesting because Kadeem kept him behind him, and it was really hard.
Kadeem turned on a switch at the end. For some reason, he was like pacing himself, and for some reason, he just turned on and just started going for shots. Whether they get it or not, whether they get it or not, he was just going for it. And I like that for him because that's showing me that he's bringing that aggression and he wants to win. He wants to put away the game.
Any future tournaments you guys gonna pair up together?
Oh yeah, anytime. I don't know. I don't think, you know, because of his work, you know, him being in the army. I don't know his schedule, but I will always play with him whenever he get a chance.
Back in the day, you had the big four. It was you, Taiwan, Thabo, and Gio. Do you agree with that big four?
Well, not back then. My generation,
yeah, your generation.
Back then
that was the big four. Yeah. Do you see a similar thing in the new generation of players? Do you know who's gonna fill those four spots? Is there any players that come to your mind that are the new generation that could take that?
Start showing now.
Yeah.
I think the same top players will be in that rotation for the next 4 to 5 years, to be honest. And then after that, it'll probably be some new guys stepping up, like Nas, Julio, Dan Petrie, Tim, all the younger guys after.
I will put D-Boy there, actually.
D-Boy is another one. He has a lot of people sleep on because he's such a great doubles player, but that kid can fucking play singles. You gotta have him.
Yeah, he can.
Iron sharp on iron, like Cisco says.
Okay.
So it's only gonna make them better, get more experience, and later excellence up, of course.
Final question. You're still aiming to break the rookie's record of King of the Court, right?
I don't know if I'm aiming, like that's not really on my mind, but I definitely want to grab another 1 or 2.
Okay.
More King of the Court.
So we do expect to see you in King of the Courts in the future.
I'm gonna get in shape, and next year I'm gonna be ready for sure.
All right. Good luck. Thank you. And congrats on the win. All right.